Genesis chapter 34. Dinah, Leah's daughter born to Jacob, went out to mingle with the local girls. Shechem, the son of Hamor the Hivite and a leader of the region, noticed her and took her by force, defiling her. He grew attached to Dinah and loved her, speaking kindly to her. Shechem spoke to his father Hamor, saying, "Get me this girl as my wife." When Jacob learned that his daughter Dinah had been defiled, his sons were out in the fields with the livestock. Jacob remained silent until their return. Hamor, Shechem's father, went to Jacob to discuss the matter. Jacob's sons returned from the fields upon hearing the news. They were upset and furious that Shechem had done such a disgraceful thing to Israel by lying with Jacob's daughter, an act that should not have happened. Hamor talked with them, saying, "My son Shechem deeply desires your daughter. Please give her to him as his wife. Let us intermarry. Give your daughters to us, and take our daughters for yourselves. You can settle among us, the land is open to you. Live, trade, and acquire property here." Shechem appealed to Dinah's father and brothers, saying, "Let me find favor in your sight, and whatever you ask I will give. Name your price, even if it's substantial, and I'll pay it. Just let me marry the girl." Jacob's sons replied deceitfully to Shechem and his father Hamor, because Shechem had defiled their sister Dinah. They said, "We cannot do this, giving our sister to an uncircumcised man. It would be a disgrace to us. But on one condition will we consent to you: if every male among you becomes circumcised as we are. Then we will give you our daughters and take your daughters for ourselves. We will settle among you and become one people. But if you do not agree to be circumcised, we will take our daughter and go." Hamor and Shechem, his son, found this proposal agreeable. Shechem wasted no time in complying, as he took delight in Jacob's daughter. He was more honorable than anyone in his father's household. Hamor and Shechem addressed the men of their city at the gate, saying, "These men are peaceful and can live in the land and trade. It's large enough for them. Let's take their daughters as wives and give them ours. The only condition is that the men will agree to live with us as one people, provided they all get circumcised like us. Won't all their livestock, possessions, and animals belong to us if they do? So let's agree and have them live with us." Everyone at the city gate, including Hamor and Shechem, agreed to this, and every male was circumcised. On the third day, while they were still in pain, two of Jacob's sons, Simeon and Levi, Dinah's brothers, took their swords and attacked the unsuspecting city. They killed all the males. They killed Hamor and Shechem with their swords, retrieved Dinah from Shechem's house, and left. When Jacob's other sons came upon the slain, they plundered the city since it had defiled their sister. They took the sheep, cattle, donkeys, and everything else in the city and the surrounding fields. They captured all their wealth, their little ones, and their wives, plundering everything in their houses. Jacob said to Simeon and Levi, "You have brought trouble upon me by making me a stench among the people of the land, the Canaanites and the Perizzites. We are few in number, and if they gather against us, they will attack and destroy me and my household." They responded, "Should he have treated our sister like a prostitute?